Hey everyone, as always, I want to thank my friends from NAMI who are kind enough to ask me to be here every year to share my personal journey with mental health, tell you some of the work I'm trying to do on behalf of the community, and offer perspective from someone in the media. And boy, have I learned a lot over the past 12 months. If you took part in last year's virtual walk, you may remember my talking about the fact that despite how hard the mental health community was hit during the pandemic, there were some really positive things that came out of it. Most notably, a heightened awareness of mental health issues, its prevalence, its signs, how to get treatment, and how it can affect everyday people who previously might have never admitted to or even understood that they or someone close to them were suffering. Mental health truly became part of the mainstream narrative. It was covered all over the news, including at my station. It was openly discussed by celebrities. Heck, even Prince Harry and Oprah did a docuseries on mental health, with the prince admitting he and his wife also suffered. Now, when would that have ever happened? So I'm thinking, hey, people are getting it. The stigma's eroding. We're in a good place. And then something happened to me where I said, whoa, our work is far from over. A couple of years ago, I came out, if you will, on television about my mental health struggles, thanks to Lisa Della Fiora and Michael Baskin. And for many years after that, I felt really lucky to be in a position to say, hey, look at me. There's nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, I'm proof that with the right help, you can function just fine. That was until last month when the pandemic and stress from my work caused me not to be fine. And I had to take some time off from my job. I can't tell you how horrified I was having to tell my boss what was going on. And when I had to give details to our insurance company about this, I was so uncomfortable talking about it. I said, can't you just ask my doctor? They needed to hear it from me. So I seriously started stuttering, trying to get the words out that I was struggling with mental health issues, which quickly followed with that are causing physical problems, because God forbid I was just having mental health issues. And that's when it hit. If I, the person who's supposed to be advocating for the mental health community and educating people that this is no different from a physical condition, was embarrassed to admit I was in trouble, there's a problem. And it was because this time I wasn't admitting it from a place of strength like I did in the past. This time I needed help. So my message this year is forget how much progress we made during the pandemic. This year's walk is more important than ever because even though I wish I hadn't been embarrassed, right now, we have an audience that's more open to hearing our message than we've had in years. So let's get those teams together. Let's start raising that money, and let's keep demanding that mental health not be marginalized, not by the public, not by insurance companies, not by legislators, and as I learned this year, not by ourselves. In closing, I want to thank all the mental health practitioners who were truly tested this year, with a special thanks to my team at the Cleveland Clinic. I'll see you again in a few months.